Hello and welcome to this week's Neumann Update. I'm Alexis Lomax. Late Thursday evening, the State Department advised that Americans should not travel to China due to the global spread of the coronavirus. With this advisory, the department has moved the situation up to a level 4, also known as red, which is the highest level of caution. This advisory came a few hours after the World Health Organization declared the novel coronavirus outbreak a public health emergency of international concern. The decision came after the confirmation of a person-to-person transmission outside of China where the outbreak started. Reports have indicated that the number of deaths has reached 213 in China and approximately 10,000 confirmed infections. The current number of coronavirus cases in China has exceeded the number of SARS infections worldwide during the 2002 to 2003 epidemic. The declaration by WHO is a notice to all member states in the United Nations that this is a serious concern. From there, the decision is up to each country whether to close their border, cancel flights, and other security measures. As of Thursday, the Trump administration says there is no plan to cut travel to and from China. The impeachment trial of President Donald Trump is still underway on Capitol Hill. The question and response phase has concluded. On both Wednesday and Thursday, the senators took turns pressing the House impeachment managers and Trump's defense team to elaborate on their views. Questions pertaining to whether a need for witnesses such as John Bolton and the alleged quid pro quo were a hot debate. The Senate reconvened early afternoon today and is still debating whether to include witnesses into the trial. But before they vote, both Trump's legal team and the House managers have 2 hours to present their case. Today's vote is crucial to the trial because it will determine how long this trial will continue. Shortly after the trial adjourned Thursday evening, 3 key Republicans announced their decision on witnesses and new evidence into the impeachment trial. Susan Collins of Maine reported that she will be voting in favor for calling forth witnesses, whereas Lamar Alexander of Tennessee and Lisa Murkowski of Alaska will vote no. Barring any surprises this afternoon, it is expected that the Senate will vote against hearing witnesses and will move to acquitting President Donald Trump. Now let's check in with Rhea for the weather update.
February is coming in hot, at least warmer than we'd expect for this time of the year. Today was the beginning of a big change in temperatures from the past frigid week. Forget about temperatures in the 40s and 50s. We'll make a run at the low 60s. But first, for the upcoming weekend, high temperatures are expected to be in the upper 40s. A few showers around for your Saturday. Nothing like last weekend's washout, though, with the high temperature at 48 degrees. Sunday looking pretty good if you're traveling around celebrating the Super Bowl. The high will reach 49 degrees, bringing with it partly cloudy skies and no signs of precipitation in the area. Moving on to our Monday, temperatures rise up to 62 degrees with sunny skies. Tuesday follows at 61 degrees and mostly cloudy skies. Wednesday, 56 degrees with occasional showers throughout the day. The rest of the week finishes out with mild temperatures in the mid to high 40s. That's all for this week's forecast. I'm Rhea Troilo. Have a great weekend and enjoy the weather.
Hello, I'm Shanice Boyd here to give you the latest campus news. Earlier in the week, the men's and women's basketball teams had a doubleheader against Marywood University. Unfortunately, the women fell short for the win, but the men pulled through with a score of 66 to 57, beating Marywood that night. On Thursday, the Ed Snyder Youth Hockey Foundation and the Goals and Assists Scholarship Fund presented a grant of $500,000 to Neumann University. The gift will support scholarships for tuition, room and board, and for freshmen or transfer students that participated in Snyder hockey programs as children. This generous gift will continue to help future students attend Neumann. Fast forwarding to next week, the Knight's Programming Board is hosting a pre-Valentine's Day event. Stop by the Bachman Main Building lobby to grab your persona cards. Now that's something fun to look forward to before Valentine's Day. That's all the news I have for you. I'm Shanice Boyd.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you!
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Dishes are best served hot, and I have the hottest news for you this week. A petition to make Kobe Bryant's image the official logo of the NBA has garnered nearly 3 million signatures. Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter Gianna, and 7 others died in a helicopter accident in California Sunday. The Change.org petition to honor Bryant requests signatures to, quote, immortalize him forever as the new NBA logo. Bryant joined the NBA when he was just 17 years old, retiring in 2016 after a career that spanned 2 decades. The current tricolor logo is the silhouette of LA Lakers legend Jerry West, who was actually the general manager when Bryant joined the team after the 1996 NBA draft. Nick M., the 16-year-old who created the petition, says he never expected it to blow up like it has. He says he started it as a way to just mourn the passing of his role model and hero. Justin Bieber fans will be feeling the love this Valentine's Day. More than 4 years after the release of Purpose, the Biebs is dropping a new album. Bieber's 5th studio album, called Changes, will be released on February 14th. Also on Valentine's Day, tickets for Bieber's new U.S. tour go on sale. That 45-date tour kicks off in May in Seattle and wraps up in Jersey in September. So far this month, Bieber has released 2 singles, Yummy and Get Me. He also has an original YouTube documentary called Justin Bieber Stories. The 10-part self-produced series focuses on the creation of his new album. Sticking to music news, R&B singer K. Michelle has dropped her 5th studio album today. The long-awaited All Monsters Are Human tells the story of love, heartbreak, and redemption, all packed into one heartfelt body of work. The 13-track LP comes 3 years since Michelle's critically acclaimed Kimberly, The People I Used to Know, which peaked at number 10 on the top R&B albums Billboard charts. The album's leading single, The Rain, which samples New Edition's Can You Stand the Rain, peaked at number 8 on adult R&B songs Billboard charts and spent several days at number 1 on the iTunes R&B charts. All Monsters Are Human is available on all streaming platforms and exclusively at Target stores. Billie Eilish is taking home more than trophies after her sweep of the Grammy's top categories. Now, the 18-year-old singer is winning record sales. Eilish is the first woman to win all 4 of the top Grammy categories. Her victory Sunday night includes Best New Artist as well as Record, Song, and Album of the Year. Consumers appear to be taking note. Billboard says sales of Eilish's albums and songs doubled overnight. The day before the Grammys, she sold about 7,000 units. Sunday, the number shot up to about 15,000. Downloads of Eilish's songs have jumped 127%. Eilish is also this year's winner for the Best Pop Vocal Album. That's all the news I have for this week. I'm Daquan Ray, and have a great weekend.
With another week of classes complete, and we prepare to enter February, we could all probably use some positive stories. A body cam video showed a dramatic rescue of a woman who fell into an icy lake in Michigan. Deputies and firefighters rushed to these docks in Harrison Township Monday after a woman fell into 36-degree water. They said she slipped into the water while she was fishing off the dock. Officials say her friend and her 2 other fishermen were unable to pull her out. And by the time the first responders showed up, she'd been in the water for 15 minutes, and her body was completely numb. The emergency workers and the fishermen managed to pull her back onto the dock. Officials say she's feeling better now, and she's grateful to everyone who helped her save her life. A dog that beat cancer will be featured in a Super Bowl ad on Sunday. Scout is a golden retriever who serves as the unofficial mascot for the company WeatherTech. He's also the CEO's pet. And when they needed help, they turned to the vets at the University of Wisconsin. Now Scout is not only a big success story, he's basking in some stardom and sets for a lot of exposure on Super Bowl Sunday.
Hi, I'm Scout, and I'm a lucky dog. And it's not just because I found this cool stick, or that I was in the WeatherTech commercial on the big game last year. It's that I'm a cancer survivor, had a tumor on my heart, and only a 1% chance of survival. I'm alive thanks to a cutting-edge program at the University of Wisconsin School of Veterinary Medicine. Their research has the potential to save millions of pets' lives.
Pets make a difference in your life. You can make a difference in theirs. Donate now at weathertech.com/donate.
WeatherTech CEO David McNell says he hopes that the ad has a positive impact on animals and people all around the world battling cancer. That is everything for this week's On a Positive Note. Have a great weekend and stay positive.
Oh, what great stories, Amanda. I will be looking forward to seeing Scout's commercial this Sunday. That's all we have for this week's Neumann Update. I'm Alexis Lomax.
And I'm Amanda DeCarlis.